Hi, everybody. Welcome to Science 103 Introduction to Political Science. Um, you guys have been added to this, or we created this new section for you as an online asynchronous. Again, for those of you who might have missed some of the messages, Professor Kayson, that was supposed to teach an online synchronous class, had a medical emergency and would not be able to teach this semester. And as a result, um, I am now your professor. I'm Professor Niv-Solomon. I am a full-time faculty member at the Political Science and Global Affairs Department here at CSI. And I'll be your professor for this spring 2024 online asynchronous Fall 103 session. A number of quick things right off the bat. First of all, every information that you had from Professor Kaysen, even if it's about a textbook or anything like that, just put that aside, forget about it. We're not doing that. This is the class that I lead is led a little bit differently. I'll give you all the information here right now, and it's all also provided on the syllabus and in my announcements and emails, etc. So just if you have purchased the textbook, I would suggest that turn around and return it right away. That shouldn't be a problem. Um, but follow up in case you have any difficulties. And let's go and look a little bit about the Blackboard site. A fully online asynchronous class means that we never meet in real time, not online and not in person. All the information that you will need is right here on the Blackboard site, and I will go over the different parts of it with you right now. And you will see my face in recorded lectures. You will see me interacting with you on the discussion board, grading your work. I'm available on email for you, but we never meet as a class in real time at any point. Let's go through the tabs right here. One suggestion that I have right off the bat is that you use or try to work with a computer as opposed to a mobile device. Laptop or desktop, that doesn't matter, but if you are using mobile devices, sometimes the sidebar is not available, sometimes other parts are not visible or not visible right away, and that could create a problem. So at least once every few days, if you can do it every time that you are logging in, use a computer and not a mobile device. Announcements will be accessible here, and from now on they are here. So if you saw something in an announcement and then you remember you want to come back to it, they're all here. They should not be disappearing. All the information is on the announcement tab. When I post an announcement, I also send it to you by email, which gets me to another important point. The emails that receive the information from Blackboard are the ones that the university has for you. The default is your CIX account. If you're not using your CIX account, you need to either update it in Blackboard or, at least for the purpose of this class, inform me and let me know what other email I can use for you, because communication is key and important, and I want you to receive my messages and announcements and reminders and all of those things that I'll be sending out at least once a week. Over here in Contact the Professor, you can find my contact information, including my office location, which is 2N230, my office hours. I hold both virtual and in-person office hours. And if you want to meet with me and none of those things fit your schedule, just make an appointment. Send me an email, tell me, Professor, I want to meet with you. Can't make it to your office hours. Maybe you can meet with me in person or virtually on this day or that day. Over here, there is a link to my personal page on CSI, where you can see some of my work, my research. I research international conflict management, human rights, international security, and those are the areas that I like to teach, as well as introductory classes in political science. Office hours tab gives you the information of the office hours and also has the standing link to the Monday virtual office hours. There's also a frequently asked questions page here that you can go in when you have a question. Maybe you can find the answer right here. And if you can't, you can post your questions on the discussion board or you can send me an email instead. The syllabus comes right after that. We have a little bit of a visual syllabus with learning goals and what to expect and your reading and material and all of that stuff. Um, but this is just highlights. You are required, and it will be very helpful for you to click on this link right here, download the full syllabus, and read it fully. And then if you have any questions, come back and ask me whatever it is that I can help you with. In terms of reading materials, text, you do not have to buy anything for this class. This is a um, zero cost class, and which means that all of the readings, videos, any other material that we are using is available here on Blackboard. And that takes us to the weekly plans. Everything will be available right here because this is a gradual release of material. Right now, you only see unit number 1, introductions, and if you click on it, all you will find here is another link to the syllabus and a link to this video will be here as well as to the discussion board and to post your introductions as I asked you to be doing this week. Starting in a day or two, you will start to see here week number 2, week number 3, etc. The material will be opening gradually, and each of those units, each of those weekly units will have inside of it, once you click inside of it, it will have readings, sometimes videos and other clips to watch, sometimes additional informations and exercises. There will be slideshows, mini lectures, my own recorded lectures, and of course, any task or assignment that is due that week will be posted there, as well as I will be sending out reminders about those as well. Those are the weekly plans. It's a little bit more in miscellaneous information here. A link to the CSI academic calendar, and right now, some recommended news sources. One of the things that I believe in is that it's much more interesting to learn about a topic or to study a theory if you can apply it to things that happen around us in the real world. And so I want you to follow the news, and we will use that in our discussions and in different ways throughout the semester. So over here in this folder, I have some suggested news sources. And you are welcome to follow the news in other places as well, as long as it is a reputable news source that you think is reliable and credible to some degree, at least. We will have a little bit of a discussion about the biasness in news. If one of you is now thinking, well, news is always biased, you can never find an objective source, you're probably right, but there's ways around it and ways to deal with that or to think about it, at least. Next, you see discussions, and this is the discussion board. Right now, you have 3 different discussion forums open, but over here, as the semester continues, you will have your weekly discussions where you are you are required to participate. Those are mandatory and graded discussions. You will get more information about that when the first one will open. Right now, the three that are open, one of them is mandatory, and that's the introduction one, where I want to get to know you. So I ask each one of you to log in and provide a little bit of information about you, who you are, answer a couple of fun facts questions, and move on from there. I posted my own introduction there. There's already some students that have been active, and I'm waiting for more of you and all of you eventually to introduce yourself. You should complete this task by February 2nd. Also, here is a question and answer discussion board where, like I said, you read the syllabus, you read something, something's not clear, you're not sure when is an assignment due or something like that. You can post here. You can also send me an email, but if you post here, and this is something that could be helpful to other students, everybody can see the question and my answer. Also, if you see a question here that you think you can answer yourself, feel free to do so. Uh, the third discussion forum that is now open is about your expectations. In the syllabus, in my messages, I keep telling you what I expect from you, what I want you to do. Here is your chance to tell me a little bit about what are your expectations. And there has been some good ideas and discussions there. I am checking and reading everything daily. In your introductions, I will reply to everybody. I always reply to questions and to your wish lists. However, once we get into the topical discussions, the weekly topical discussions, you will see that I'm active on the discussion forum. I will be replying, asking follow-up questions, etc., but not to each and every message that is out there. Don't take it personally. My goal is just to keep the discussions going, and hopefully you will do at least some of the heavy lifting there, because I do believe that you are learning a lot from this exchange of opinions, ideas, and asking questions and answering those questions as well. Over here in this little space, right now they're not available, but you will see tabs for both quizzes and exams. They will appear here. We will have two exams, a midterm and a final, and there will be 5 quizzes spread out throughout the semester as well. You will get a notification with some time to study and get ready for every quiz and every exam. For exams, I will have review sessions, and so altogether, I'm always here to support you and help you with whatever it is that you need. So this has been our little tour of Blackboard, our Blackboard space, and I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you and to be teaching you and hopefully getting you excited about political science and politics and everything that is going on that is related to that. Like I said, I won't meet you in person unless you come to my office hours, but I will see you around here through my recorded mini lectures throughout the semester. So have a good semester and do let me know if you have any questions.